One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Demon Slayer. That time I got reincarnated to another world, got turned into a vending machine while exploring the dungeon. Okay, maybe not that one, but every one of those animes has its own Roblox game. Some of those games are good, and some of them are not so much. In this video, I'm gonna tell you what the best Roblox game is for each of those animes for the end of 2024. And so before I do that, I'm gonna ask y'all to subscribe and like the video. I'm gonna start with Bleach, and as y'all probably know, there have been many Bleach games over the years. Even today, there are brand new Bleach games like Paradox coming out. But the game is currently in maintenance because of how laggy it was, so I'm not gonna include Paradox in this list. There is or was this game called Project Mugetsu, which I actually played when it had 60k players like a year ago. The game was really laggy most of the time for me, and it was just infinite bandit beating if you played as a holo. The devs also probably liked Shinigamis more than holos in my opinion, which is why the game sadly has less than 500 players right now. I think that the best Bleach game on Roblox right now is either Type Soul or maybe Peroxide. Peroxide I haven't really played much to be honest, but most people say it's good. But I'm gonna say Type Soul is the best Bleach game on Roblox right now, because I've actually played it unlike Peroxide. The game is far from perfect though. You could basically say it has no PvE or that they release mid updates, but to be real, there isn't anything realistically better than Type Soul right now because of its PvP, other than maybe Peroxide, so I'm gonna have to go with Type Soul for this one. Jujutsu Kaisen, probably the most hyped new anime, has an interesting history in Roblox. Most of the Jujutsu Kaisen games used to be Roblox scams, as you probably already know. And basically no Jujutsu Kaisen RPG game has been successful and legit for more than a week. Even this new Jujutsu Kaisen game, Sorcery, had like 1,000 players last time I checked, and now it's paid access only. However, there's this probably the only Jujutsu Kaisen game right now, Jujutsu Shenanigans. This is not really an RPG game, but a Battlegrounds game, and it has at least 50k players at all times. And I'm not a big Battlegrounds player myself, but I can say for sure, Jujutsu Shenanigans is probably the most fun Battlegrounds game in Roblox. It has a lot of moves from the anime, the combat is good, and the effects are great too, with all the stuff getting destroyed when you attack. So I'm gonna have to say that Jujutsu Shenanigans is the best Jujutsu Kaisen game on Roblox right now, until more Jujutsu Kaisen games come out that actually do good. Moving on, the best Demon Slayer game is in my opinion Project Slayers, or was, because playing that game when there were updates releasing, even though it was once a year, was fun, not gonna lie. You could fight bosses, do raids and waves, but now the game is probably not fun because you probably have everything already and there's nothing new releasing to be real. The game has went from 100,000 plus players to a lot less, but the devs are apparently making Project Slayers too. And not gonna lie, I'm more excited about Hinokami and Yaiba, which are also Demon Slayer games that are yet to come out, because Project Slayers 2 is kinda mid, not gonna lie in my opinion. There's also this other game called Demon Fall, and I'm not sure if it's getting updates or not, but I haven't really played because I died on the tutorial boss because I couldn't find the sword, so I was forced to be a demon, and later I found out that it's not the most optimal way to play the game. So I'm gonna say Project Slayer is probably the best Demon Slayer game right now, even though it's not necessarily a good game right now on Roblox because it's not getting updated, but the game is just nostalgic and it's probably one of the first Demon Slayer games on Roblox. So I'm gonna have to say this is the best Demon Slayer game right now in my opinion. Next is One Piece, and the best One Piece game is, being honest, Bloxfruits. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's probably GPO until Real Seas comes out. GPO is a One Piece game, and being honest, it is a betting beater, but it's obviously better than Bloxfruits because it has good graphics and the game has better mobility and combat. The reason why I didn't say King Legacy is because it's just straight up a betting beater, while GPO is straight up a betting beater, but it has good graphics. Well, King Legacies is just Bloxfruits 2.0 in my opinion. But I have never really played GPO for real, and I'm saying that's the best One Piece game just because there are not too many good games on Roblox right now that are One Piece based, and because Real Seas still hasn't come out. That's kinda glaze, but okay. Moving on, the best Naruto game on Roblox, no question, it's Shinobi Life 2. This is a Naruto game that came out a long time ago, and it's still the most popular Naruto game on Roblox with 10k plus players at all times. The game was made by Real Seas, which is the same group that's making Rel Seas. The game was made by Rel Games, which is the same group that's making Rel Seas. And the game is probably one of the most nostalgic games on Roblox, but it's still good to this day and it has a lot of players still. Although I don't really like the non-canon Naruto Bloodlines and the boss grinding system, because you have to get quests every time and it's kind of repetitive. But the boss fighting system is still better than in most of Roblox games. Other than Shinobi Life 2, I honestly don't know about any other Naruto games on Roblox, but there are some Naruto Battlegrounds games that come out once in a while, and honestly they don't do that good. The game kinda dies out and it's probably mid. So after lots of thinking, I'm gonna have to say Shinobi Life 2 is the best Naruto game of all time on Roblox. But that doesn't mean that there's not gonna be a good Naruto game in the future. The best Dragon Ball game is honestly none, because all of them are bang beaters or simulators with 2k players, not gonna lie. However, if I had to choose the best Dragon Ball game, I would probably have to say Dragon Ball Final Stand, because it has accurate map locations and accurate moves. But to be totally honest, I would not play this game now in 2024. Maybe if it was 2017, I would have played it, but right now in 24, I don't think the game meets those standards graphics wise. However, the combat may be good, not gonna lie, especially for a Dragon Ball game on Roblox right now. And because of that, I really hope a new Dragon Ball game comes out on Roblox, because there really are just none. Dragon Soul is fire though. No, it is not, bro. And how do I know? Because I got to like level 600 and all I'm doing is beating a bandit over and over again until I reach level 800. This is peak bandit beating. I actually hope a good Dragon Ball game comes out, because there are for real none right now. Or ever. The best One Punch Man game. Honestly, for this anime, I don't think there are any actual games if you exclude all the One Punch simulators. However, there's the strongest Battlegrounds, which is a One Punch Man Battlegrounds game. And honestly, it's a pretty good Battlegrounds game. It has many features, it has good combat, and good effects too. And it's also the most popular Battlegrounds game on Roblox, with the most concurrent players. And there are many bad things I can say about this game, except that the updates are not as consistent as people would want them to be. So obviously, I'm gonna have to say this is the best One Punch Man game on Roblox, since there are no other ones, to be honest. And this game is quite good, not gonna lie, for a Battlegrounds game. Moving on, the best Attack on Titan game would probably be Attack on Titan Revolution. Although it's not the most creative game, it for sure has the best Titan slaying mechanics compared to all the other games on Roblox right now. And honestly, I don't think there are any AOT games on Roblox higher than this one. They have a lot of players. They all have like 200 players, if I'm not wrong. So this is probably the only one in this category. However, the game is really repetitive because all you do is slay Titans. I honestly think it would have been better if it was an RPG Attack on Titan game where you slay Titans like in Deep Pokken, instead of having to queue up for matches, which is kinda boring in my opinion. But I guess I'm having to say Attack on Titan Revolution is the best Attack on Titan game on Roblox. Next is JoJo Bizarre Adventure, and the best Roblox game for this anime would probably be YBA, just because there aren't many other JoJo Bizarre Adventure games right now, and YBA is probably the most nostalgic one. However, I think the game is past its prime, because if I'm not wrong, the updates aren't that consistent right now, and I also didn't play this game too much, but honestly the game was fun when I just finished watching the anime and tried playing this game where you could have stands like in the actual anime, and the stands do pretty much the same thing as in the anime, which was a W thing at the time, so I'm gonna have to say this is the best JoJo Bizarre Adventure game on Roblox. It's time for My Hero Academia, the most hated fanbase on earth. For MHA, there really aren't any many games on Roblox. I only remember ever playing one game based on this anime, and the game was kinda mid, not gonna lie. It was a bang beater. But now that there's Heroes Battlegrounds, I'm gonna have to say this is the best MHA game on the platform, even though it's a Battlegrounds game, just because there are absolutely no other My Hero Academia games. Whether or not Heroes Battlegrounds is a good game or not, I don't know, because I never played it. But if you did, tell me in the comments. This is gonna be it for this video. Wait, actually I forgot one more game, Beyblade. There's actually a Beyblade game on Roblox, if y'all remember that anime, if you ever watched it. And let's just say the game is good for what it is. If you made it till the end, make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments if I forgot any game on Roblox.